about your experience because you've been a member with us for the same amount of time as I have. You've used all the different aspects of the membership and it's been quite transformational for you, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Excuse me, I'm not very well at the moment either. This isn't just a travel club, it's a family. It's people that you get to know across the actual world. So we've got friends in all sorts of places like America. It's just everywhere. We have made friends that we've met in person in different worlds. So different worlds, different places. Um, we went to Crete last year, didn't we? The three of us were there together, and also we met up with other people from UK, and it was just amazing. But my favorite world tour has to be when I went to New Orleans because I didn't just do the world tour, I did a getaway. So I did a 10-day stay and I saved £1,720, which is equivalent to your enrollment fee and 14 months of membership. So
Wow.
we couldn't
And
sit in.
that's just one trip.
Yeah, and I did six last year.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's amazing. I love it. But for me personally, on an emotional level, it's made such a difference to my emotional well-being. So I'm a lot happier. So I absolutely love this company, love the people, and thank you, Paula, for introducing me to it.
Thank you so much, Moo. I'm so glad that you're here and I'm glad that you're just embracing it all because I know it's made a huge difference for you. Daryl, are you available to say a few things about your
I,
experience?
I certainly am.
Yeah, so tell us.
I mean, I have used the wholesale site when I went away with my family. So I've got my daughter, husband, and three grandchildren. So we went to Corfu and we saved some money there. But for me personally, I tend to use the world tours more than anything. And the reason for that is because I travel solo, because my daughter's too busy with work and kids to go very far at the moment. So I travel solo, and it means that when I arrive at my destination, I am meeting up with other members of our travel community,
Yeah,
so that I'm not alone when I'm there. I have people I can dine with. I have people I can go to the nightclub with. I have people I can go to the beach with. People I can go on excursions and activities with. But by the same token, I can go and sit on the beach with a book and be myself if I want to.
yeah,
And I just love the whole flexibility of that, so that I travel solo, but I'm not solo when I'm there because I
yeah,
do like a bit of company. I like to share things with other people. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So I quite like that. And the other thing I would say is that also I'm retired from my corporate job world.
yeah,
So I'm using this as a side to build a travel fund with my business as a business,
yeah,
not only just to build a travel fund which will pay for flights and things like that, but it also means it gives me extra income on my pension
yeah.
plan. So that and as that grows, that will just grow and grow over time, and it's a residual income. So it's just all, and also what I also love about that is when I get to a certain level, which isn't very far away. It's
Yeah.
not it's not a huge level to get to. It becomes willable.
Yes.
So it's a legacy I can leave to my family, to my
Yeah.
grandchildren or whatever, and it will continue to grow for them when I'm no longer. They can go on the beaches of the world when I'm not able to anymore, basically. But other
Yeah.
other than in spirit. But yeah, it passes something on to them that I have worked hard to build up, and it doesn't just disappear when I do. It goes on to have its own lease of life for
It's
my
so
family.
reassuring, isn't it? Because that's David and Adela Hart. They've got a big family. They've got children, and they are so in touch with the heart. Their surname is Hart, and it is truly Hart because they are so in touch with what people are all about, having those connections, making those memories, but also making sure that you've got that security for the future. Because I'm not going to get into it because I can get on my soapbox if I choose to, but I'm not. But things are crazy financially right now in the world. So to have that we can lean on, to have
Yeah.
a comfort blanket and have that extra layer of security, knowing that we've got something that we can leave our kids, it's very, very reassuring.
And also just to say that pensions, I mean, the threshold isn't going up. They're putting the pensions up a little bit, but that just means they're going to be taxed. So
Yes.
They're taxing pensions, they're taxing private pensions. Everything is being taxed and is reducing in value. So we need to find a way to shore that up so that doesn't affect our lifestyle and the quality of life.
I totally agree with you. Thank you, Daryl. That's really valuable. Charlotte, are you able to mention, because I know that you have actually, I think we all have, but I want to hear about your kind of bucket list stuff that you've had ticked off, because you've done a few things that have just been phenomenal. So go on, tell us more.
I can't actually believe where I've been
Yeah.
because originally I joined just for me and my kids because we wanted to be able to afford to go on holiday.
Mm.
Usually in the past, for me and the two kids to go on one all inclusive for a week, it cost me nearly like £3,000. So I joined originally to be able to go on a couple more holidays. And then I found out about the world tours. I didn't even know about the world tours when I first joined, like the ones that are like ready made and like all inclusive, half board. So the first one that I came on and I met all of you in person was Malaga.
Yeah.
And my kids thought we'd won the lottery or something when they saw the hotel. They were like, what the hell, man? Are we rich now? Because it was so beautiful. Like all the wall was glass and like the view and the food was just unreal.
Yeah.
And it literally cost us, was it $49
Yeah, I think.
or something insane like that, the five-star hotel. And
It was less
um
than that. It's $32.
I think it was
32 and
Yeah.
yeah,
24
so
quid. 24
and
quid it was.
the train like dropped us off right outside virtually, and the flights were so reasonable. I've
Yeah.
just seen flights to Malaga on Jack's flight club as well for £30. So
Yes.
like that was out of this world. So then I was using the other platform, the Getaways platform,
Yeah.
to book because like usually me and the kids go together, but sometimes I like to take my mum as well.
Yeah.
So looking for a four-person holiday would have been astronomical.
Yeah.
But on the getaways, we found like the most stunning studio at Cala Blanca in Torito. It was Little Morgan in Canary Islands, 148 quid
It's
for
just,
like my mum, me, and my kids,
yeah.
and it was absolutely stunning. We got when we got there, they were like, "Oh, because you're Travorian members, here's a free travel pass. You can get the free shuttle bus to Puerto Rico and back, and like the surrounding islands." So like it's just so good. So yeah, if I want to go with my mum, I can use the getaways and book our own, or
What
like the
about for
world
your
tours.
your US trip as well?
Oh yeah, we went to LA. So
Yeah.
we that was the wholesale site, like the one that people can get on the Ripple rewards and stuff now.
Yeah.
We stayed in LA and saved over £1,000 on the hotel. So that was so good. But I wouldn't have ever even been able to go there if I wasn't a member.
Doesn't doesn't it just open, it broadens your horizons literally. Like
Yeah.
I've looked at the psychology of travel and I know that psychologically when you go abroad and you go on holiday and have new experiences, that's what it does to you psychologically. But
Mm.
this travel club platform, because I thought like you, I just want one holiday with my kids abroad and I'll be fine. And
Yeah.
now when you can take five or more, it's just like
Yeah,
it
because you can
opens up
take like
everything.
6 people, can't you, to some of
Yeah.
the things. But I've got like a lovely boyfriend as well now. So even me and him have been able to go on a world tour
Yeah.
on our own. Like we went to Istanbul in October.
Yeah.
I'm going to Dubai with my mum, like five-star hotel in June. And I'm looking at Crete to go there with like Neil in October now. Like I
I'm
think we're
thinking
gonna
of
go
going back to
for it.
Crete. Yeah.
So yeah, there's
It's just
just
amazing.
the world tours are absolutely stunning. When we went to Istanbul, sorry, I'm just telling you my whole
No,
life,
come
but
on, go
we
on.
went to Istanbul and it was like a palace, and it was it was just stunning.
They just treat you like royalty as well. It's such a beautiful experience. And I've kind of like, because my kids aged from 18 to like 7, and I've set the bar really kind of high now.
I
That's what
know,
they expect to be going on. Those are the trips that they expect. But it's quite humbling really because I never thought that I would be as a single mum. I didn't think I'd be in a position to be able to do that for my kids. So it's a really special
I
thing.
know, I feel really lucky.
Yeah, I'm so
I
grateful.
really do.
Can I interrupt for a
Of
second?
course you can.
Going back to the psychology of travel and everything,
Yeah,
for me, is all about grief. So
yeah,
when my kids were little, I put so much on credit cards, and now I don't have to do that. So you're
yeah,
not worrying about money anymore. You can actually enjoy yourself
yeah.
without the worry going, how am I going to pay for this? So
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
amazing in itself.
Because there's
it
a
is.
lot of, I mean, there can be a lot of guilt. This is a whole other conversation, but there can be a lot of guilt with that. And when you get into debt, you're still going to do it because you know you're going to do it and you want to do it. You deserve that trip. But when you're getting into debt, it is like you just said, Moo. It's like, how am I going to pay for it? Feeling guilty gets you down.
Mm.
You're great when you're away, but then you got to come home to the debt. All
Yeah,
of that is gone. You don't
exactly.
have
So I
to
think
worry
that's
about any
amazing.
of it. Yeah.
It's amazing. And you can even pay for your flights paying three now as well. So
Yes. Yes.
you're never going to be in debt.
There's
So
companies
good.
that do that. So just to be clear, we don't advise to use our platform for flights because the flight industry is a whole beast on its own. It doesn't want to give you discounted flights because we're a discount travel club. I want to be very clear and transparent. You can get flights through our platform. However, they're not very competitive. The hacks that we use, such as using that paying three with certain companies and things like that, there's other ways of doing things as well. But the hacks that we use will always get you a cheaper flight than using our platform for flights. Our platform is ideal for hotels, resorts, activities, theatre trips, so all sorts of stuff. So next steps, what I would say to you is thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. Go back to the person that has shared this with you. Go and have a chat with them and arrange another conversation where we can really focus on what it is you want to get out of travel. There's different options for you in terms of the membership. There's different options for you in terms of the travel that you might want to do. If you just want to stay around the UK, that's also fine. If you want to go even further afield and stay in Australia for 2, 3, 4 weeks, that's also okay. Come and have a chat with us because it's not until you talk to us that we can really show you exactly how this can be tailored to what you need and what you want and what you deserve, to be fair. So thank you so much, ladies, for being here. I will see you all very soon. Mwah.
Bye.
Take care,
Thanks,
and we'll see
everyone.
you again next
Bye.
week. Bye.
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 Bye.